Hello, hello, True CMOS family. How is everybody doing? Okay, we have an exciting live tonight. We are just talking about just mix it in. Just mix your CMOS into anything, literally. And I have actually prepared for you guys. And you'll see to the little video to the side some really amazing, really delicious little dishes that you guys can do. And I promise you they're super easy. And we're going to just talk through them as I'm making them. But I think you guys are really going to enjoy this. I don't know if you know this, but you literally can mix your sea moss, whether it's your gel, your drops, your greens, your electrolytes, your capsules. You can mix them into recipes and you won't even like taste the sea moss. You're going to get your family have those added nutrients in there as well. I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. So let's go ahead and get started. If you're new here, say hello. I'd love to say hello back. There is a claim deals button. So go ahead and click that little yellow button that says claim deals. A lot of the items in the carousel, which are the items on the below, you can get an extra 20% off on. They also have really amazing like combination deals going on. So we're going to go over all of it. And like I said, we have some little things that I did prepare so you guys can see little ideas that are super easy way to add your sea moss into your diet because I think it's really important to know that it's not that hard. It's not like you have to go ahead and take the gel and just eat it if you don't like the texture or anything. We're going to teach you how to go and incorporate this amazing superfood into your everyday life to make it super easy. So let me go ahead and just share this out. Give me 1 second. If you have a friend or somebody that you think might want to try CMOS or is interested in learning about CMOS, feel free to share this live out, share True CMOS out. We have a bunch of different creators on here, including myself. My name's Tiffany. And you will be able to resonate with somebody. We have people who make recipes who are just super smart with all kinds of different information. People like myself who just likes to incorporate CMOS into their daily life. And I'm on like a health journey, and it's been really beneficial for me and then just sharing my journey with you guys. We have people who like to do reviews and just look up different things about CMOS. You will resonate with somebody. We have people who love to work out and are amazing at that. So go ahead, make sure you're following the storefront because I promise you, you are definitely going to find somebody you like to watch and you're going to definitely vibe with. And I think you guys are really going to love True Sea Moss and this wellness community. We are definitely like a family here, and it's really something that I feel really strongly about. When you're trying to be healthier and you're like on a health journey, you definitely want the support of others, and that's what we are here together. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go over some of the things in the carousel. Super excited, real quickly. Greens powder, which is one of my ultimate favorites, and we're not going to get into this. I'm not even going to have my greens today. And if you know me and you watch me, I 100% have greens almost every single day. In fact, I have been replacing my coffee with the greens in the morning most days. But this is already 34% off. Let's go ahead and just click on this. And there's an extra 20% off at checkout. That's an amazing price. If you guys are looking to add your vitamins and minerals in for a green powder, this is something I really do think you guys should try. It's really, really good. It has a very sweet kind of like taste and a very matcha flavor profile to it. There's no added sugars. Everything is 100% natural. There's only 2 grams of sugars totally in here. 1 scoop is your recommended dosage. There's 8 amazing blends. You have your organic spirulina, your ashwagandha root. Spirulina is really amazing for skin, hair, and nails. That's your blue-green algae, and honestly, it has a slew of benefits for it. Spirulina is really good for you. It's kind of like the cousin to your red algae here that we're talking about. That's our star ingredient and everything. You have your ashwagandha, which is amazing for sleep and mood support. You have your wheatgrass and apple cider vinegar, which is really awesome for gut health and digestion. You have your matcha green tea, which I just learned is really amazing for not only focus and for mood support, it's amazing for your gut health and all kinds of other things. We did a whole live about matcha. It was absolutely awesome learning about that. You do have your Irish sea moss, which is our star ingredient, which has over 90 essential vitamins and minerals in every serving. You have your elderberry fruit, which is really awesome for your immune support. And you have your lion's mane mushroom, which is also really nice for mood support, among other things. So it has awesome blends in here, 8 different blends, and I definitely recommend trying it. My favorite way, as we're talking about, just add your sea moss in. Literally, can add this into anything. You can put this into your water, drink it straight. You can go ahead and put it in juices, your smoothies. I even think you can bake with it. So we're gonna actually kind of dab into that soon. So this is really nice. Like I said, 34% off. Literally mix that into everything, you guys. I think you would really enjoy it. We do love to make our lattes around here, our matcha lattes. We do incorporate the greens powder. I also love to use coconut water, and I add like half and half. Some people like to do like water in their matcha, and they also put like a creamer in there of their choice. You can use almond milk in there. I mean, you can definitely make this your own. It is so delicious. So that is definitely one of my personal favorites. Can definitely mix that into pretty much anything. So let me go ahead and roll this video for you. And I'll talk about what we're doing. And I have them actually set up here. I literally just did this whole entire video for you guys and made these things right before live. All of these items that we did, we have our hummus, we have our avocado and tomato kind of chunky salad. We also have our pesto, which is coming from our garden. My husband is awesome at gardening, and we did pick our fresh basil from there, and he actually made the pesto, and we added our sea moss in there. You'll see that as well. And I also made a protein packed dessert. So let's get started. Let's go ahead and watch this video. And I'll tell you kind of like what I'm doing here. Obviously, we're cutting up our vegetables. This is what it looks like. Let me go ahead and show you. Trying not to drop everything here. So this is kind of what we came up with. So of course I'm cutting up my cucumbers. We have our carrots here. These are actually peppers that we grew in the garden. So just whatever favorite vegetables you guys literally like, you can definitely put them on a platter. This has also been like my go-to kind of snack because I feel like it's something that's super easy to do, and I'm somebody who loves to dip things. So whether it's chips and dip, whether it's like vegetables and dip or anything along that line, I really do love to dip things. So we went ahead and got our wild crafted sea moss, which is unflavored. And let me go ahead and highlight that for you. In fact, I think there's actually a combination deal. I thought I put it in the carousel. Let's go see. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull this up for you. Wild crafted gel just definitely means it's just unflavored. And there is definitely a briny, salty flavor profile to it, and it's actually really nice to put in your recipes and things along that line. Let me see if they have. Okay, so this one is actually 27% off. These are actually the 2 items that we're using in all of these recipes. Let me show you. So these two are what we're using in the Baijiu in the recipes. So very simple, easy to do. It's 27% off. If you guys want to go ahead and grab these, you can follow along all these recipes. That's all you need. And it definitely 27% off. Let me go ahead and check this real quickly. Let me know if you guys are watching. Do me a favor, click on the product and let me know if you see an extra 30% off for a brand deal, because I do see that on my brand page, on my page. So let me just show you. Let me see if I have that here. Let me just pause this video 1 second. Okay, do you guys see that? Let me know if you guys see that in the comment section. Click on one of the products, click on that one that I just highlighted and let me know. These are the 2 items that we're going to be using. I see this extra 30% off brand promotion on all the items in the carousel. So you guys could potentially be getting an extra 30% off on everything, even after the live stream. So go ahead and make sure you guys are checking that out. I'm not sure if it's good for everybody. This definitely might just be for like certain accounts. So definitely go ahead and check to see if that's on your account. If it does, you're going to get an extra 30% off, which is actually pretty insane. So let's go ahead and put this video back on. Let's see. So make sure you guys are checking that, okay? Can you guys see that? Okay, so again, we're doing our hummus. We did go ahead. This is what I'm using in there. And actually, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go and grab um, a container of the hummus that I used. 1 sec. Okay. Okay, so this is the hummus that I do get. This is actually from Costco. You guys can go ahead and grab that if you guys have a Costco near you. Can you see that? Let's see. Trying to see if you guys can see that. It's just like the Kirkland brand hummus, and they come in these like cute little like cups here. And this has just been a lifesaver for me. I actually get the avocado and I get the hummus like this, just because it's like easy grab and go kind of situation. I did add 2 teaspoons of the hummus into a dish. Sorry, in the wild crafted gel into a dish. And then I went ahead and added 2 of these containers of the hummus in and mixed it in. Like, how ridiculously simple is that, you guys? This is like beyond simple. Let me see if I could turn this down a little bit. Okay. So you can see this hummus here. It's actually super creamy. You can't even taste the sea moss in. Little teaspoons of sea moss into the hummus, and that's all you guys need. Cut up your vegetables. This is actually super easy way to have like a snack if you guys are watching like football games or anything like that. Literally giving you the feeling like you're dipping like chips and dip, but you're not. You're using vegetables and making something really healthy. So that is one of the things we did make. It's actually super delicious. My one son came in and he was actually eating all the veggies. So with the hummus, which is a good thing. So I think you guys would really like that. Very easy to do. You can do that with the little avocado cups as well. Now my husband did go ahead and made his homemade pesto. So all we did was get a whole bunch of basil from the garden, and then we did olive oil, grated cheese, and a little bit of lemon, and put it in the fruit processor. And we did make our own pesto there. Now, to give this a little bit more of a sea moss flair, because this is what we do in this house, literally adding sea moss to everything, we did go ahead and got the pesto, and then we added like a tablespoon of the sea moss gel, wild crafted gel, into the pesto there. Just mixed it in with some tortellini, and just added some tomatoes from the garden. It was that simple, you guys. Just mix in that sea moss to anything. I promise you, if you guys are like, I don't like the gel, I don't like the texture, I'm not sure if I like the taste, get the wild crafted one that I have highlighted, mix it in. You will not even taste it. I promise you. Really, really, really easy to do. Very delicious as well. It's nice and fresh. Now you can put that over if you don't want to put that over tortellini. You can definitely put that over like chicken, like grilled chicken. You can make like a salad with it, a sandwich with it. There's a lot of ways you can use pesto. You can use it as a condiment pretty much on anything. But we're actually have the container in the refrigerator right now. We already have our sea moss in there. And what we're going to do is stick in the freezer. So this way, now that like the colder weather are coming up, we can definitely use that pesto at any point in time, and it already have our sea moss mixed in. Super easy, you guys. I think you guys would really love that. So again, this is one of the things we made. Again, real simple. Just add that sea moss in. You could put this in any dip, any kind of salsa, or anything along that line. And you're giving your family those added nutrients in there. Again, we definitely went ahead and did the pesto as well. Very easy to do, also. And then here's another little simple thing. So I went in ahead and I got some avocados. I love avocado mash. Like I said, I usually go ahead and get them in the little cups. However, I ran out. So we definitely had some fresh avocados that were nice and ripe here. So I went ahead and I cut up all the avocados, and I made a little bit of like a dressing on the bottom of a bowl. So I added my wild crafted sea moss. I definitely added some of this lemon powder because I ran out of lemon. Again, I'm just using things that are in my house. Very easy. We did go ahead and add some garlic powder. We did put some onion powder in there, a little bit of salt, and then we did go ahead and mix it with like a bunch of olive oil. Then you go ahead and put a little bit of salt in there with your sea moss. I think I added like maybe like 2 teaspoons, tablespoon of sea moss in there. Mix it up like it's a dressing, right? Super easy. And then I just put my tossed my avocado and garden tomatoes in there. So really delicious, you guys. Again, if I had fresh lemon or lime, I definitely would have been putting that in there. But again, super simple to do. This is something anybody can do. I am just using things we have on hand in the house, and just making some really healthy, delicious dishes and adding in, mixing it in. That is like the easiest thing that you guys could possibly do. So really good. In fact, I'm going to take a little bite now because I didn't eat yet. This is going to be what's dinner. It is so good. I promise you, it is the easiest thing to just mix it in. Especially if like you forget to like take your sea moss, or you're just like, I just don't want to take the gel. It is that easy to do, you guys. You literally mix it into anything. And then I went ahead and I prepared for you guys. Hi, how are you? Welcome. A little dessert. So let me go ahead and grab it. It's actually in the freezer right now. This is the first time that I made it. Let me show you. It's coming up next. Okay. So this is what it looks like. And I'll tell you what I put in there. So very easy to do. I'm not sure if you know this, but you can definitely open up these capsules of the sea moss capsules. Now I did go ahead and use the one that's highlighted. This is your regular sea moss. This is not the elderberry one, although they do have elderberry capsules as well. And I literally just got powdered peanut butter. This is the one that I used. I'll show you. Some powdered peanut butter, unsweetened. Okay. And I just eyeballed it, you guys. I am not good with like measurements. I just kind of like go with it and taste it as I go, honestly. So I got some of the peanut butter. I probably put about 3 or 4 tablespoon heaping tablespoons in the bowl. I did go ahead and add some of this. This is like just almond butter, crunchy almond butter to give it some texture. I did like 2 tablespoons of that in there, right? Then I went ahead, and I'm not even a Greek yogurt fan. I'm not gonna lie, but I know it's like really good for protein and something that's really healthy for you. So I did go ahead and got this one, and I added probably about 4 big tablespoons into that bowl. So now I did mix that all up. I also added some vanilla, organic vanilla, in there, and then to like loosen it up so it was easier to kind of like mix together, I did my famous Orgain protein drink that I absolutely love. I like the vanilla and the chocolate. I did use this to kind of like loosen it up to be able to mix it up easier. I did go ahead and spread it out in the bowl really nicely. Now, this is not like professional, you guys. I'm just going with the flow. This is for me and my family. I kind of just like spread it out. You could do this in a pie dish as well. And just made sure it was kind of level. And then I went ahead and got like semi-sweet chocolate chips and melted them in the microwave just so it was like nice and melty. And then I went ahead and poured it over top. I added some like we had just had some like random like salted nuts in the house, so I went and crumbled them and just put them on the top. Put it in the freezer. So I'm actually gonna get a spoon and try this because I actually did not try this yet. I kind of tasted it a little bit as I was like making it, but let's see. It's kind of like a Greek yogurt ice cream. So if you guys can see that. So if you guys have like a sweet tooth like me, and I am definitely not one to say I don't. I'm not gonna lie to you. I definitely do, and I struggle with that. This is a little bit lower in sugar. It does have more protein in it. It's not like eating straight up ice cream. You're getting a lot of protein in there. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's really good. And you don't need a lot of this. You can just have like a couple, like 2 tablespoons, and I think that would definitely be enough to satisfy my sweet tooth. To be honest with you, you're getting that extra protein in there. That was really good. Surprised that I like that. I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't have a very sweet profile to it. Who does not like peanut butter and chocolate? I mean, it's kind of like a healthy like Reese's peanut butter cup in a way. So let me know if you guys try any of these recipes. They are super simple to do. And like I said, I just literally added things in from what I saw at my house. The star ingredients that we did use again were the Wild Crafted gel, which is strictly unflavored. So you guys can go ahead and grab that. And then we added the capsules into that dessert there. Very easy. You don't taste the sea moss in there, you guys. Literally can mix it into anything. I keep saying that. And we're going to keep doing lives like this because I think it's really important for you guys to know that you can definitely, doesn't that look good, Melissa? You can definitely mix this in, make some healthier choices. I am really trying hard. And I'll be honest, I have two adult young men in my house. I have my older son who's 26, and I have my younger son who's going to be 18, which is like insane to me. Then I have my husband. They literally can pretty much eat anything they want. And if I smell what they're eating, I'm going to gain like 5 pounds, like just by smelling it. So I am really trying hard to be better and make better choices and cook healthier for our house, because I think it's important for us all to go ahead and get these added nutrients in. Sometimes they don't even know that I'm putting the sea moss in. I did go ahead and make like turkey chili the other day. Turkey, chicken, white bean chili, bunch of vegetables mixed in sea moss. Nobody had any idea until after they ate it. And they're not like opposed to being healthy, but like they're just not realizing that it's that easy. Like at first, when I got the gels, in fact, if you guys go back to some of the other lives, you'll see we did like a taste test, and my sons were kind of like taste testing things with me. And their favorite thing is the gummies. Why? Because gummies taste like candy. They're really delicious. So if you have somebody in your house, or if you have your child that doesn't want to take their vitamins or anything like that, definitely try the gummies. They have a bunch of different options. But again, if you guys want to grab the one that's highlighted, that one right there, I believe is, let's see. Um, let me just check one more time. That one is 34% off right now. And then please check the product page. I don't know if you guys see this or not, but a lot of these items, almost all of them on my screen, on my account, I see an extra 30% off, which trumps the 20% off I'm giving you just for this live. So if you don't see that 30% off and you're watching here, just so you guys see, a lot of the items in the carousel have an additional 20% off. So definitely check those out. You can click around on the carousel. You can definitely see what has that 20% off at checkout. But again, let me just show you what this kind of looks like real fast. This is what I see on my product page. So I'm not sure if you guys see that, but definitely check because that's a crazy deal. They don't usually do that, especially on these combinations like the one I just showed you, those bundles. They don't usually have a coupon on that. So that's insane. So if you guys see that on your account, I definitely recommend going ahead and stocking up on things that you like. Okay, so let's put that video back up, and I'm going to just show you real quickly again what we made. And this is, like I said, I was trying to do things a little simpler for you guys, so it's, if you're watching like the football game, football season's in, and we're going to be doing a lot of like little appetizers and pickings and things. I have a ton of ideas for that. So if you guys like that kind of thing, let me know. Hit that heart button and let me know that you guys like that kind of thing because I don't mind um kind of doing some recipes and things like that for you because I really think that that's something that you guys really do enjoy. Like I said, mixing your sea moss into things is not hard. And it's not something you really have to think about. Think about this like a condiment. Thinking about like adding like salt or something like that to a recipe because especially with the wild crafted one, which is like I keep talking about because we always talk about the flavors and they're all like really good in their own way. The wild crafted one, you guys, is magical. You not only don't taste it, the flavor to it, it's actually like adding salt, pepper, onion powder, like to a recipe, and it just like enhances the flavor profile. It also definitely helps with like thickening your stews and your soups, which we're gonna do on live as well. I have tons of ideas. You guys, if you aren't already following True Sea Moss, definitely recommend you guys doing that because we are in like a healthy kind of like way in our house. We are definitely trying to do things a little better. And I definitely think you know, it's really easy for you guys to watch, get some ideas, and I think that this is just something that you guys really are interested in. I know we all live busy, busy lives, you know, and I definitely feel like the quicker you can make something, the easier you guys can kind of like grab and go is really, really one or two ask me which one is ashwagandha. Okay. Do you want gummies? Let me go ahead and highlight that for you. So they have ashwagandha in the 5-in-1 gel. Let me show you. Let me just click on this real fast. So this one is your 5-in-1 gel for immune support. This one has your ashwagandha in there. And that's the one I just highlighted for you. It has a very ginger taste. We have a live coming up where I'm making like a mock egg roll bowl. We're adding this gel in there. It has a really ginger flavor profile. This is absolutely amazing for immune health. So it has your ashwagandha, your black seed oil. It does have your ginger, which is the predominant flavor in there. It also has your vitamin C and sea moss. Ashwagandha is amazing for your health, whether it is for helping with mood and helping with like sleep, but it also is really great for helping with immune support as well. They also have these. Let me go ahead and click on these for you. If you don't want the gel, these also have ashwagandha. These are actually the ashwagandha gummies, and I have them here. These are so good. They definitely taste like you're eating a candy. So if you guys want to try that one, these are super delicious. These have your ashwagandha, your Irish sea moss, your burdock root, and your bladderwrack kelp in there. So this is also a great option for the ashwagandha if you like. Another thing that has ashwagandha in there is the green powder. So where did I put that one? Where did I put the green powder? Here it is. So green powder also has ashwagandha in there. That's another good option if you wanted to try that as well. I hope that answered your question. But those are some three that I think that would be a really good choice. And like I said, greens are really delicious. The gummies you can't go wrong. I really feel like the gummies are like literally popping candy. Honestly, just be careful if you have kids because they will probably think they are candy. They're really that good. And then you have, like I said, the 5-in-1 gel, which not everybody loves. So I'm not going to be lie about that. The 5-in-1 gel is really amazing for your immune support. However, it has a very ginger flavor profile. So I definitely am going to go ahead and do some recipes with that. We could even do like a sleepy time tea, things along that line. I think it would be really beautiful, like in a spiced chai tea because it has that ginger flavor to it. We're gonna have do some like homemade Chinese food and mix that in. So just think outside the box with some of these flavors because I know sometimes you're like, ooh, not sure if I'm gonna like that by itself. It's an acquired taste. Some people love it if you really like ginger. Some people stay away from it because of the flavor, but I do recommend trying it 'cause it's that good. It has the amazing benefits to it, so you can't go wrong with that. That trumps the flavor for me, you know? Okay, so let's keep on going. Does anybody have any other questions? I'll do my best to answer them for you. Okay. So again, real quickly, this was the dessert that we made that has really nice, beautiful protein in there. You have your peanut butter, you have your semi-sweet chocolate, so it's not too sweet in there. And it's kind of like having, do you guys ever have like one of those Greek yogurt kind of bars? Like a frozen bar. That's like the texture and flavor that it's giving me. That would be a good one to take with you if you're going, by somebody's house. And again, this is an amazing one. I actually think you can go ahead if you don't want the hummus. I know that's like not everybody's favorite. You can definitely mix your sea moss, the wild crafted one, put that in your salsa, you guys. That would be so good. And again, you're not going to taste it. That briny, salty flavor is just going to add to it. It's really, really good. So let's go over. We have about a half hour left. Um, let's go over a couple things. They have in stock, which they always run out of stock. So just be careful. When I say if you see something, grab something and check out with it, I'm only saying that because I don't want you guys to click on something like it's out of stock because they definitely do. These are brand new, they're electrolytes. These are their hydration packets. And let me just make sure that this is the one that I'm clicking on. Do you guys see any? Listen, I'm not crazy. There's an extra 30% off a brand promotion on here. If you guys have that on your account, not all accounts will have this, so make sure you're checking on that product page, click redeem. This is a brand new product. They literally just got this back in stock. Go check the product page and see if you have that 30%. This is actually something we're going to try. Just mix it in. Again, super simple. I have my water here. This one is the mango pineapple electrolyte. I actually didn't try this one yet. These electrolytes are amazing for steady energy, mental clarity, mineral support, gut health, recovery support, and metabolism support. These have potassium, your vitamin C, your niacin, your magnesium, and your zinc in them. They come in a packs of 20. This is what they look like. And they come in these awesome little stick packs. Even better if you're watching your sugar, these have literally 1 calorie and no sugar in them, which not really sure how they're doing that, but that's a pretty amazing. So go ahead and try these. This one is the mango pineapple. Mango pineapple, you guys, is they're like top flavor in literally everything. So I definitely recommend you guys trying mango pineapple, whether it's the gel. They have actually they have like a little sample. The mango is in stock, which I didn't know that that was in stock either. I was kind of going through the products for you guys to see. Um, just mix it in. You could put these hydration packets in juice. You could put them in your smoothies. I recommend going ahead, getting a water bottle, fill a water bottle, put it in your kid's lunchbox or in their sports bag, and adding one of these in here. This is going to give them over 90 minerals and vitamins that your body needs. It's an amazing electrolyte. This is going to definitely keep them hydrated naturally. It's not going to give them those fake sugars. It's not going to give them those fake food colorings or anything along that line. It's just going to make them hydrated and get those added vitamins and minerals in there. This is great for mental clarity. This is great for focus. So if your kids are in school, this is a great option instead of some of those other brands I'm not going to name. Um, this smells so good. So this is the mango pineapple. I'm just going to add it into my water bottle here. And I'm going to taste it with you guys. I actually did not taste this flavor yet. And I'm not going to actually lie to you. I'm not a huge mango fan. So we're going to see how this goes. Hold on. I'll open this a little bit more. But their mango stuff I actually do like, which is surprising. So I'm not somebody who really loves mango. Okay, but I do love pineapple, so we'll see how this one goes. Again, this is like back in stock. This is actually something that was out of stock for a really long time. They do have other flavors, and none of the other flavors are in stock right this minute. Okay, so just added that in. Again, this is great for mental clarity. This is great for mood support. This definitely will keep you nice and hydrated. This is great for mental clarity, all things, gut health. So just so you guys also know, any of the items in the carousel, um, it doesn't matter which one you choose. I love giving you guys options, and there's so many out there. I wish I had hours and hours to go over all of these with you because literally there are so many different ways that you can go ahead and get your sea moss in. Whether it's the gels, the gummies, hydration packets, whether it's the capsules, I mean, the drops, which is something I didn't even talk about yet. You definitely can go ahead, get your daily dose in with no problems. Like you can definitely find something you know that you will stick with and love. I promise you. Okay, mixed really good in there. This is what the mango pineapple one looks like. Let's go ahead and try it because I have not even tried this one yet. Oh, hold on. That's actually really, really delicious. Okay, definitely recommend if you guys are going to use the electrolytes, the hydration packets, they do have a very strong flavor to it. Okay, I went ahead and got the bigger bottles, water bottles here, and I actually love them more with the more water that I have. I was using like the smaller regulars, I think 16-ounce water bottles. And what size is this one? I think this one is 23 ounces. Definitely recommend adding more water to it. It actually tastes much better. And I also really think that if you serve it with ice over ice, that would be even that much better. So this is actually really good. I do get a mango taste behind it, but it's not like super mango where it's like I'm not sure if I love this. I do really taste the pineapple, which I was hoping. That's so good, really good. Definitely like that one. And I was a little scared. I didn't think I was gonna like that one. So that was the hydration packets, you guys, back in stock. This is the only flavor back in stock. And again, go ahead and check to see if any of you guys have that extra 30% off. If it is on that product page, just so you're aware, if it's on there, you guys grab it even after the replay. So I know I'm on here till about 8 o'clock. So it's about 20 minutes. But after this live, if you guys want to, go ahead and check the items. Go to Tree Sea Moss's storefront. They have more items. I couldn't fit everything in the carousel below. And you guys can shop away and see if they have that coupon on there for you. So it's just from the brand, and that's amazing. So this is back in stock, you guys. Like I said, steady energy. It says hydration and minerals contribute to balance energy levels throughout the day. You have your mental clarity. CMOS and electrolytes can contribute to feeling more focused, alert, and help to manage daily stresses. Let's be real. Um, we are all under stress, whether you have kids in school, whether you don't, whether it's everyday life, everyday stresses. We all can use a little stress. Can I get an amen? That's for sure. Mineral support. CMOS provides a natural source of minerals that help maintain nutritional balance, gut health. CMOS contains prebiotic fiber, which helps nourish the gut flora and supports digestion. Now, the other thing that's really nice about CMOS, and we're just going to touch on this real quickly, since taking sea moss and adding it into certain recipes and definitely taking it on a daily basis, I am somebody who struggles when it comes to um, portion control and snacking. I'm not going to lie, that's something I do struggle with. I think in this country, the portions are way too big. You go out of the country and their portion sizes are way smaller. Sea moss actually helps you feel more full. It's high in fiber, so it's really nice to have that kind of feeling that you actually don't need to overeat. It definitely has been helping me with more portion control and not wanting to snack. It also helps with blood sugar regulation. So I'm also somebody that struggles with that. And I also really like sweet things. I'm not going to lie. I'm somebody who loves candy and cakes and cookies. And I actually do like to go back and forth from sweet and salty. So yeah. Anyways, definitely helping with the sugar craving. So if you guys struggle in that department, highly recommend trying CMOS. That's just some of the ways it's been helping me. Among other ways, we're not going to even talk about how much it's helped with sleep and calm and mood support. We're also going to talk about hormone balance and all of that. I mean, I can go on and on about the benefits that I felt with CMOS, but again, we have to break them up into different lives because honestly, it's just too much to talk about one. But if you guys struggle with any of that, whether it's like mood support, whether it's anxiety, depression, seasonal depression, whether it's trying to be healthier and getting your vitamins and nutrients in, whether it's like being focused and not having brain fog or hormone health or anything along that line, if you struggle with anything like that, or you just want to get healthier, definitely try it. Give it like I would say 30 days. Most of these items that you will purchase have 30-day supply. So gummies, just for instance, 2 gummies are the recommended dosage per day, and you are going to get 60 gummies. This is your month supply right here. Your gels is 2 tablespoons per day. It's about a month supply. Your greens, again, 1 scoop is one, that'll be like your 30-day supply. Hydration packets, actually, you can do up to 2 per day. So this one you can actually have up to 2 per day. Let's see, your drops, which is like insane. I have not even touched that yet. So let's go ahead. There's a couple things before I have to jump off live. This is going really super quickly, you guys. I'm sorry. Um, I wanted to go ahead and just mention this real quickly. If you are on the fence about the gels and you're just like, I'm not really sure if I can take the gels, I don't know if I like the texture. They actually have samples, so I'm not sure if you guys know that. The only one they have in stock is the one that I did just click on. It's actually mango. This is a 2 fluid ounce little jar. So it's a little bit bigger than this. The one that I have here is one. So this is 1 day's serving, which is 2 tablespoons. But the one that I just clicked on is actually 2 tablespoons, which would be 2 days. It's $6.99. And again, you're gonna, if you see that additional redeem brand promotion on there, you could potentially be getting an extra 30% off of that. So if you were on the fence of trying the gels and you're not too sure what to start with, if you're curious about the flavor or the texture, really think you guys should try the samples because it's just a more cost effective way. Instead of going ahead and buying, say, an entire jar, you can go ahead and get the sample, obviously, and then you can definitely try it and see if you like it. That's just something they knew they came out. In fact, they have they'll be coming out with like sample packs. They had like 3 packs in stock, they ran out. Again, you see something, you guys definitely want to grab them. But this is like a whole bunch of them that they're gonna actually have in stock soon. They'll even have like a pack of 7, pack of 3, all different flavors. So keep an eye out for that. When they come in stock, you guys know that I'll be on here and telling you about it. So real quickly, let's go over the drops real fast because again, we are talking about just mixed your sea moss in, and these drops literally are amazing. They have 3 different ones here. Let me go ahead and click on one of them for you because you can find all 3 of these flavors in the drops in the carousel. So let me go ahead and click on one for you. Let me see if I can, here they are. So I'll click on the apple since apple is actually my favorite one. Apple is really delicious, you guys. It definitely tastes like an apple Jolly Rancher. It's really, really good. What I love about the drops, any of these, is they're a concentrated formula. They're 5 times stronger than any of the items that I did show you. The gels, any of that. So 5 times stronger. They are a concentrated formula and they're a liquid. So essentially what you're going to do is open your drops, obviously. They're 3,000 milligrams. So this particular one has your burdock root and your bladderwrack. The apple actually is amazing for joint support. It's also really good for muscle recovery. So if you were somebody who does uh, work out a lot, or if you have a kid that's like in sports, football season's here, you guys. Super excited. Go Giants. We have Giants fans here, and we also have the Lions fan in the house. So do you guys watch football, and who are you rooting for? You could put that in the comments. Just have a little fun, real quickly. And we're gonna do some cute little snacks and some ideas for football season as well. I have a ton of ideas for CMOS and for football. If you are an athlete, if you love to work out, if you have kids who are in sports, this is an amazing way to go ahead and get their CMOS in. 92 out of 102 essential vitamins and minerals. It's a concentrated formula, which basically means you're going to be able to feel the effects of this quickly. You're going to definitely have that energy boost and things like that really nice within like a minute, opposed to like any of the other items that are not a liquid. It's going to take a little longer, probably about an hour for you guys to start feeling the effects. This is not like taking like caffeine. This is definitely not like a energy drink. This is a natural energy boost. The more you take your CMOS, you guys, the more consistent you take, the more your body is going to absorb the nutrients and use it the way your body needs it to be used. So if you're lacking where it's your iron, your potassium, your magnesium, your iodine, or anything along that line, any of those nutrients in your body, the CMOS product, the more you take it, is going to be able to use what your body is missing more effectively. It's going to repair your body. It's going to repair your gut health, and you guys are going to feel so much better. I promise you. Just give it some time. Drops, you can put the drops under your tongue and take them by themselves. They're really delicious. I promise. They taste like liquid candy, any of the flavors. You can put the drops in your water bottle, super simple, just like you do with the hydration packets. If you guys want to go ahead, you can definitely use it as a pre workout and after workout. And you can put like two dropper fulls, which is the recommended dosage per day, in your water bottle, in your juice, in your smoothies. I've even cooked with them. I've even put them in recipes and definitely mixed them in. So you guys can do that. This one is really good. This is your green apple flavor. And again, they're all in that same listing. I'm not going to click on all of them. We don't have time. You have your elderberry one, same thing, same formula, same kind of way to do it. Put it in anything, mix it into anything, you guys. This is great for your immune support. This is also great for energy. This has your elderberry, which is high in vitamin C. So if you're looking for something to stock up in your pantry for this upcoming cold and flu season, this is a great one. Elderberry is amazing for that. If you're coming down with a cold, if you guys feel like you're just not you're run down, elderberry is really good. Vitamin C is awesome for that. Then you have your strawberry, which is probably the most mild flavor. Who doesn't like strawberry? Strawberry is really, really nice. This one has your spirulina and your burdock root in there. Again, we were talking about spirulina. Spirulina is amazing for your skin, hair, and nails. Spirulina is amazing for hair shedding, for hair growth, for hair shine, hydration. I was actually kind of dealing with a lot of hair shedding. My thyroid is kind of starting to slow. And this is why I started taking CMOS real quickly. We have 10 minutes left. One of the reasons why it's because my I found out my thyroid was starting to slow, which means I think my body was really lacking iodine. And I feel like, first of all, sea moss is high in iodine. It's amazing for your hormone health. It's really good for your thyroid. If you have a hyperthyroid, which is a fast thyroid, definitely check with your doctor before going ahead starting sea moss. Um, but for me, I'm kind of like trying to jumpstart my thyroid and really support it naturally. Now, if I do have to go on medication, obviously, I'm not one to like say don't do it. Obviously, anytime you need medication, listen to your doctors. But if I can try and do things a little more naturally, I'm going to do that. So that's one of the reasons why I started taking CMOS. I did the research. I looked at everybody's you know, kind of how they're benefiting from their reviews, all different. Everybody's saying similar, same things and how it's been benefiting them. Science backs it. So, you guys, that is one of the reasons why I started with it. I also am 45. I didn't even want to talk about it. I'm not happy about that, but I just hit 45 and my hormones are kind of all over the place. I definitely am in that perimenopause kind of age, and I am really trying to support that naturally. My hormones are kind of like fluctuating, estrogen and things are kind of depleting. And I definitely feel like CMOS has really been helping with kind of leveling me out a little bit. Nobody's running when I'm PMSing anymore, which is really nice because I don't want anybody to feel like I'm like crazy, you know? That's not a good feeling. But I definitely feel more level. I definitely feel like my hormones have balanced out more. I have my days like everybody. I also feel like it's been helping me with lighter periods, not as heavy, not as long, and not as painful. I always struggled with that even before perimenopause. So taking CMOS has definitely helped me in that situation. And I know that's a little TMI. I do apologize, but it's the truth. And I think you guys really, really should hear that. Perimenopause is no joke. I don't think anybody talks about it as much as it should be talked about. We talk about your fertile years and we talk about menopause. And the perimenopause stage, I think everybody kind of skips over. I kind of just started learning about all these things. Kind of makes you feel like you're a little crazy sometimes when you're like, I'm feeling all these different things, and your doctor's looking at you and like, well, you're getting a little older. Well, it's like, no, this is not right. So anyways, CMOS for me has benefited me in that department, along with really helping with my sleep, really helping getting rest, really calming me down when it comes to anxiety and depression. I do struggle a little bit, and we're going to go over some of this in some other lives, especially seasonally, where I do feel like the seasons change here in Jersey. It goes from beautiful summer weather to cold, dreary weather. And I do love the holidays and all that comes with it. However, just that time kind of like, you know, shorter days, longer nights, not as much sunshine, everyday stresses, back to, everyday not summertime kind of routine, that kind of thing. It kind of can make you feel like you're in burnout mode. It kind of can make you feel like a little depressed sometimes and a little down. I don't know if anybody struggles with that either. But I do feel like I am hitting that head on this year. I am not going to feel that way. I am going to been exercising more. I've been trying to get more sleep. I've been trying to lower my stress level. I'm trying to say no to certain things. So, I think we as moms, especially, kind of take on everybody's worries, everybody's lives, everybody's stresses. And I feel like it's really important that, and it's okay to say no. And I'm learning. Again, CMOS has also help with calming. So, real quickly, um, I also do recommend if you do start taking CMOS, go ahead and try half a dose first and see how your body reacts. The first week for me, it felt like my body was detoxing. So if you ever guys ever did like a cleanse or a detox, it's kind of how that was making me feel. So the first week I was like, if this is how CMOS is going to make me feel, I don't want to have any part of it. But then give it a little more time, and then you're going to start feeling the energy coming back. You're going to feel your calm coming back. You're just going to feel much better. Give it about a week, and then your body is going to start adjusting and really start feeling the benefits. I promise you. But that first week, and I'm not going to lie, is a little bit of a struggle. If you can get through that, it's going to be nice. And it's not anything like horrible. It's like doing a cleanse. It's like using the bathroom more frequently. It's kind of like sweating, things like that that you would think that your body goes through when your body's kind of detoxing from all these toxins. That's kind of like what I was going through that first week. But then it was like my body started leveling out. It's like, huh, my body was actually really, really wanting all these vitamins and nutrients that I think they were lacking. And I didn't even realize that until I started taking CMOS. So give it a try, you guys. Let me know what you think. Let's just go over real quickly. And I didn't get to everything, and I do apologize. But tomorrow, let's see, what time am I on? I'm on tomorrow at 7 to 8 p.m. again. So if you guys are around and want to tune in tomorrow, feel free to do so. Um, Let me just see what we are talking about tomorrow. Let me see if I can pull that up for you. I think we are going to do, let's see, today's the 5th. So tomorrow we'll be doing Life is Hard, but Taking CMOS Isn't, and that's at 7 to 8 p.m. And then I'm also going to be live on Monday, and Monday's the day we are going to be making homemade Chinese food. We're going to be doing a mock egg roll bowl. If you guys haven't heard about that, we're making that. We're going to be adding that ginger CMOS in there with the all-in-one, 5-in-1 immune support gel. So I think you guys will really enjoy that. But I do really appreciate you guys tuning in. So feel free to watch this replay. This will be definitely in that storefront, so you guys can go ahead and watch that. watch that, feel free to go into the store after this live or shop this replay after I'm done talking and this ends. And again, go ahead and watch the recipes. If you guys catch me again and you have any questions for me, always feel free to ask. I do not mind answering anything for you. I'll do the best as I can in helping with that. So real quickly, let me show you again real quick what we did make today. And again, this was the two-star ingredients that we used. Whoops, wrong one. We used the Wild Crafted. Let me go ahead and click on that real quickly again for you, that combination. Let me find it. Give me a second. So this is the star ingredients that we used in all our recipes. So that was the Wild Crafted gel and your sea moss capsules. So unflavored gel, amazing to use in your recipes. Capsules, just your plain sea moss capsules, awesome to keep in the pantry closet. This is great to just take if you just want a vitamin form. Really easy. You'll be saving that 20, I think 21% off for that bundle. And see if they have that brand promotion still going on there, because if they do, you guys are lucking out big time with that. I promise they don't ever do 30% off. That's just like their thank you. And if you have that on your account on that product page, definitely take advantage of that. So, real quickly, we did our hummus. Again, I just added the sea moss into hummus that was already made. Super easy to do with some of our favorite vegetables. We also did pesto. So we got all that basil that we grew in the garden. We made pesto. Actually, I'm saying we, I did not. My husband did. He did go ahead and take all the pesto and take all the stems off of there, put it in the fruit processor with garlic, olive oil, and a ton of this grated cheese. Where did I put it? I put it back in the fridge. So the better grated cheese, you guys will see it in the video. And then you definitely blend it up with a bunch of olive oil with your basil. Toss it over tortellini. You can definitely use it as a condiment. Put it over chicken. It's really delicious. And we went ahead and mixed our sea moss into the pesto as well. What's nice about that is we have it into a container, so it's already mixed all together and made. And we're going to put that in the freezer so we can take it out as we want. The other thing that we did make with the avocado and tomato chunky salad here. My son was eating it with chips before. I was like, hold on a minute. We're using this for a live. You can't eat it all yet, just yet. But it is really good. Very simple. And I just used some things that I had in the pantry, little seasonings. Really easy. We added our sea moss in like a salad dressing to that. And then we went ahead and made this really delicious dessert, which you can see that's what's in the carrot in the video we're doing now. This was actually surprisingly good. If you guys had ever had like a frozen yogurt kind of bar, like a ice cream bar, that's kind of what it kind of gives. And I'm gonna put this back in the freezer, cover it and put it back in the freezer. And this is like something you don't need a ton of. This is something that's definitely going to be just need a little bit, satisfy your sweet tooth. It has that peanut butter, has your semi-sweet chocolate, a little protein in there, your Greek yogurt, which is really healthy. So it's not going to be a super sweet, sugar-packed dessert. So there you go. That's all we did today, you guys. I really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. True Sea Moss, we do very much appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for shopping. Again, shop the replay. Go ahead and see if that coupon is still, promo is still working. And I will see you guys again tomorrow, 7 to 8 p.m. and also Monday, same timing. So thank you so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful rest of your night, rest of your weekend, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Don't forget to take your sea moss. Have a great night, everybody. Bye.